Alright guys, the sale over there. I picked up 4 games for, well, 5 games in a bag of Pokemon cards. Paid $70 for all. Got Sherlock Holmes, The Testament of Sherlock Holmes, an Atlas title on 360. It is complete and in good shape. Midnight Club, Los Angeles Complete Edition, a very, very fun game. NBA Jam Complete. All I gotta say, it's NBA Jam. It's awesome. And Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds. Another pretty good game. Excited to pick that one up complete. And then in the bag, it's a bunch of Pokemon cards. I'll have to go right at home, see what's good, see what's not. And there's a copy of Pokemon Sapphire in there. So that's pretty nice to just have as a toss-in, basically. The Pokemon cards were the most expensive. I paid 35 cents a piece on them. The Xbox games I paid $12, and she tossed in Sapphire. So it worked out pretty nice. Stay tuned for more, guys. Alright guys, just got home. Went through some of the cards. I'm not going to go through them all. There's some good holos, some good reverse holos, and some good base. If for future reference you guys be interested in me going through the pickups I get for things like that, let me know for sure. The 2 best ones out of the lot for sure. Jump Love. Now this is Neo Revolution. And this is first edition, as you can see right there. And it is in really good shape. So that basically pays for all the Pokemon cards. Comes pretty close to it, if not. This one's weird. So, Salamence. The front is a little rough, as you can see. But the last one that sold with that Power Keepers stamp sold for $65. And there's none currently listed on eBay with that Power Keeper stamp. So I'm assuming it was like a promo. I'm not too sure. This was kind of like an error when I was not in the Pokemon cards at all. So I'm not too for sure about that. But yeah, there's none currently listed that I can find. It is middle of October as of recording. And the one I found did sell for $65. So those two basically pay for the lot. With Pokemon cards, I'm keeping them currently as a long-term investment. Unless I get something absolutely insane that I can't say no to selling. So, I'm going to just toss them into a binder, but I got some stuff already in here. And go from there. What's up, guys? Ironically, I was playing poker last night, like 2 a.m. with some friends on Friday night. And I worked out this deal then. I started with these loose DS games. Hang on for $2 a piece. Ultimate Mortal Kombat. Phone's to focus. There we go. Haven't played it, but I'm assuming it's a Mortal Kombat that's got a couple different ones on there. Full Metal Alchemist. I know it's an anime. I've never watched the anime or played the games. Same thing with this one. Bleach, Dark Souls. And the 2 best ones, sadly, are missing their label. Mario Kart. You can make up the vague top piece of the Mario Kart label there. And sadly, the best one, Pokemon Pearl.
With over 100 new Pokemon in Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl, they're gonna be everywhere. Ready to catch, battle, and trade. Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl.
Obviously the best one of the bunch, but those were all 10 for all. As to they had any other games, then this for PS4. Now let me adjust the focus back. That's 7 Deadly Sins. Once again, I know it's an anime. I have not watched the anime or played any of the games, so excited to maybe try this one out. It's worth about 20. I got it for 10, so can't beat 50% value. Then I got this one for 8. Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden, something like that. This is one of the sickest cover arts in the Dragon Ball Z universe, but I don't really collect for 3DS, so I'm probably not going to hold on to that one, but this is a sick cover art. And besides 7 Deadly Sins, the other one I'm keeping as I drop it to the ground. Pokemon Omega Ruby. I love the Ruby and Sapphire games. I have played and beat both multiple times. Don't currently have Ruby in the collection, so I'm happy to add this one. Paid $40 for all. Realistically, the loose DS games, I'll make my money back on, keep everything else for free. Pretty good deal, guys. Alright, at the local GameStop, picked up another pre-order. Picked up Blair Witch on PS4. Now, this game came in on PC a little over a year ago, and it didn't have a console announced date, so I watched a whole Let's Play on PC of it. So unfortunately, I do know everything about the game, but the game itself is a really, really good game. If you're a fan of Blair Witch Project, it stays very true to the Blair Witch feel, but instead of being in a group of people, you're with your dog yourself. You're a cop who's looking for I think it's a kid in the woods. It's been about a year since I watched the Let's Play, so I'm not 100% familiar with it. But the woods, all of that stays very true to the movie. So if you like the movie, check this out for sure, guys. Alright, I was just inside Arcade Legacy. That's Central, so if you ever come here. It's in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's in pretty much an abandoned mall, but a really cool store. I showed some of the games I picked up. I did get a couple others, picked these all up, and walked out with some cash in my pocket for some trades. So pretty nice. That's Suffering on PS2. I did pick this game up probably 2-3 months ago at a half-price books, and I got a great deal, and unfortunately I sold it. At the time I was just going to keep PS3 and PS4 games, but then I decided to keep PS2 horror titles, or horror titles in general, that caught my eye. Next is Shadow of the Damned.
Garcia Hotspur was a man that had it all. A killer motorcycle, a sweet leather jacket, and a hot girlfriend from hell.
What about me?
Oh my god! 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 We're so screwed!
Shadows of the Damned for PS3. I've never tried this. It looked really, really cool though. So I'm excited to try that one out and see if that one's any good. This is one I didn't get on film. He had a bucket of new stuff that I haven't got a price to put out yet. I grabbed Conquerors Live and Reloaded. It is in really, really good shape. Complete and really, really, really clean. So I'm not going to collect for original Xbox. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a start of it, but this is an awesome game, and it's a game I wanted to have in the collection for sure. Now some of the unmarked games. Wild Guns Reloaded. On PS4. Heard of the Wild Guns series. I haven't checked it out. From what I've heard, this isn't exactly the greatest one, but it was $11, so not a bad title to grab. This game, I personally have beat 2 or 3 times. It gets a lot of harp for not being the greatest game, but honestly, I really enjoyed it. It's you can see Mega Man shout out. It's not the greatest game in the world, but it's fun. And realistically, when it comes down to it, being fun is a very, very important part in games, and some games just don't do it, but this game nails it. A very fun game. And the last one, you know, I'm a sucker for steelbooks, and I'm a sucker for sealed games. I don't think this is a steelbook, actually. I was going to drop it. Maybe it's a steelbook. I don't know. But it's got the art edition. It's a hardcover book featuring more than 20 works of arts from the Yakuza community. Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, sealed. This one was 20. Dead Rising 4, I paid $15 for, so not bad. I walked out with these games, and I walked out with some money in my pocket. Always a nice day. Alright guys, pretty sick pickup. So as you can see here, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild Special Edition, the really big box. To put it in perspective, you can see how big it is. They had this posted as a version that's missing the little cart, the little tray, the actual game itself. English words, let's get them out. And they were wanting 40. I offered them 20. I said 25. And I noticed they had something else posted. Fire Emblem Special Edition, Fire Emblem Warrior Special Edition. Now, this was listed with everything in it, including the game, so I offered $65 for both. They said they did not know where the cart was for this currently, so I got both for $40, which is a really good deal. Now, they are both missing the game, but I can basically get those for free using GameStop trading credit from stuff I get. If you aren't familiar on how some of the ways to do that, Retro Rick has a really good video up on that, where he kind of goes over some of the ways to do that. But I'll end up completing both these games with nothing out of pocket, and end up having $40 into both these complete. And then the price that both these go for will be right in the corner. I'll show you how much those go for complete, and I'll end up having $40 into them. So pretty awesome. Stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys. First of all, I always excuse that mess. I just never think about cleaning that area, to be honest with you. I need to dust it bad. But anyways, got 2 things in the mail today. First thing, Mafia Trilogy. So if you remember a couple videos ago, I picked up Mafia 1 Remastered, and obviously Mafia 3 came out on PS4. But Mafia 2 got remastered in America, but for whatever reason, they made it just digital. But, as you can see here, this is a PAL version. PAL version comes with a physical copy of 1, 2, and 3, all remastered. So, well, 3 is not remastered. I think 3 is just like the complete edition with DLC and stuff. But I was super excited to pick this up because Mafia 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. So I had to pick this up once I found out about it. I don't know if I'm going to sell original Mafia yet. I may. So, who knows? But really awesome to pick that up. I think it was like $40. Shipped from the UK, so it took a couple weeks. And the next pickup, Deadly Premonition Origins Collector's Edition. Now this is basically a remastered version of Deadly Premonition 1 for the Nintendo Switch. It's the Collector's Edition. I think it comes with an art book. I don't remember offhand. It doesn't say it on the back. Yeah, Collector's Pin Edition. So it comes with 6 large pins, as you can see right there in a collectible case. Then the game itself. This isn't much more than the game itself. The game itself sealed goes for like $35-40, I'm pretty sure. I think this one went for like 50, so to get a collector's edition big box, definitely did that instead. So stay tuned, guys.
Put it out the coupe at the light.